What are you doing?
Peter, stop!
Bottom.
What are we talking about?
I don't care.
Peter's excessive
still eating
food eating.
What? I didn't eat that much.
Michael can agree. Peter will randomly grab snacks when he doesn't
Yes,
need to.
yes. Peter has a habit of grabbing copious amounts of snacks and then lying to you about how much snacks he's eaten.
I don't lie all the time.
Well, that's irrelevant.
Well,
If you lie some of the time, then we assume you're lying all the time. So you might as well lie all the time.
but no. You gotta be truthful some of the time, so that people will never know.
No, you just always assume you're lying.
But if you're truthful, like, no, what you do is you do the opposite. You're truthful most of the time. So that way, if you need to lie for some weird reason or you feel like it, they assume you're being truthful.
Yeah.
Or if you lie all the time, then people assume you're just always lying and they hate you and want you dead.
Yeah. Well, probably not the last one, but
That's just John. John just wants me dead. He has a rope right now, and I'm really
Why do you have
afraid
a
he's
rope?
gonna use it to strangle me.
what? Pete, would you allow yourself to be strangled by John?
No,
Also, this
but
rope is weak. Like, you probably just end up breaking it.
Yeah, probably.
it's fairly strong.
Also, as we've not discussed, but everyone knows, I can't choke you. You're a demon. You would survive.
I'm not a demon.
Maybe you're a vampire. Like, I never see actually. You're
Okay.
turning into a vampire. Because they're always up in your room and you barely go outside.
You don't go outside that much either, John.
I do when I don't have stupid
Just
schoolwork.
because I'm an introvert.
You're not even an introvert. You're just staying inside because you prefer to be inside.
Yeah, that's true.
And who else prefers to be inside?
Hitler.
Vampires.
Hitler's a funnier answer.
Yo, shoot. John's not responding.
So
Hey!
this is what you get for messing up my thing.
I'll take that rope from you. I've already taken it
Vampires
once.
also go out at night, specifically.
Yeah.
I
Peter
don't go at
doesn't.
night.
I mean,
Although you do stay up too late.
yeah.
And
And the only
doing
time,
something weird
yeah, see,
and talking too loud.
yeah,
Okay.
you're on like some weird voice chat with someone that I feel like I should know, but at the same point, like I
It's
probably.
probably the saxophone.
It's the saxophone.
Why
Why
are
do
they
you even
up
do
so
that?
late? And what are you even doing?
Well, other people are up late, but why are you even bothering?
Because Jackbox is fun with friends?
Yeah, but you talk like really loud, and there's no point really
Yeah.
to.
I don't. Do I talk really loudly?
Yeah.
You can hear it when nothing else is being. There's
Said.
no other sound.
That's fair.
It's weird because like you have your light off, so instead of like making it seem like you're just happen to be awake, like Michael sometimes will just have his light on for a period of time before
Yeah.
he goes to bed, which is normal.
Yeah, which I read.
But Peter, on the other hand, tries to be sneaky and have his light off.
I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Then what are you trying to do?
I turn off my light because I get on the call at like 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I turn off the light so that I don't have to leave the call, but I can get pajamas on.
What?
Why don't you just turn off your camera?
Yeah. Like
And
in all the like
What type of call is it?
It's a Zoom call.
you can turn off your camera in that because every time we do scout, every time we did scouts on Zoom, you would always have your thing off.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you were paying attention.
He wasn't.
You weren't. Of course you.
I was kind of paying attention.
We should probably show this to mom and dad because then we could get you in trouble.
They can listen to it.
Yeah, we don't have to show it to them. If they listen to it, they listen to it.
We should show it to
them,
them.
though.
Why?
Because it would be fine.
And I do pay attention during scouts.
No, you don't.
I do.
Peter, I'm a higher rank than you. And I'm
So?
younger than you.
Yeah. Just because I don't put any effort in doesn't mean I don't pay attention.
No, it does.
It
You don't
does.
put any effort into paying attention.
No, I just don't put effort in general.
That includes
It's
paying
paying
attention.
attention.
Well, yeah, but paying attention might not suffer as much as other things.
Okay, but
That
the
you're
point's
still not paying attention.
I never said I was paying total attention. I said I was kind of paying attention.
You're not. You don't put any effort in.
If you don't put any effort in, why would you be paying attention?
Okay, whatever.
Are you guys gonna come up with anything else?
Peter and his hair that he messes with too much.
Why are we focused on Peter?
Yeah, why can't we talk about Michael?
Because
There's nothing to
you
talk
have the
about.
most things that, like, if you do something, I can criticize you on.
Yeah, that's because you only pay attention to me.
Like, Michael, like, he doesn't really do anything weird. He kind of just sits there. Like, he was licking his arm, but ice cream fell in it, which makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but if I licked my arm, you would yell at me for it.
Well, because you're not eating anything.
Yeah, you're not eating ice cream.
Okay,
There's
yes.
no ice cream on your arm. It wouldn't
But
make
if I was
sense.
eating ice cream and ice cream landed on my arm and I licked it off,
But you're
you
not
would-
eating
The
ice cream.
This is a hypothetical
Because
situation.
you already ate like 2
Ice
ice creams
creams.
today.
I've only eaten one.
He ate one yesterday.
That means you've eaten more.
No, I've only eaten one today.
See the part about you always lying and us assuming
I don't
you're
always lie.
You
though.
always
You lie enough that we
you
always assume you're lying.
You guys just always assume that I'm lying no matter what.
Because
you guys are evil.
Because 90% of the time you are lying.
No, it's like at best a 45%.
What? No.
I think it's higher than that, but the point still stands. You lie enough so that we always consider you to be lying more likely than
It's somewhere over 50%, but
No,
not
it's
high
not.
enough.
It's not.
It's the
I
point
don't
where it's
lie
over
that
50%, so we assume you always lie, but it's not high enough for we have actual evidence that you always lie.
Yeah, I don't always lie. I have no reason to always lie.
You're lying right now.
No,
You do
because
have
if I was
reasons.
always lying, if I was lying right then,
You said you didn't always lie. And if you did always lie, you would be lying right then.
okay, yes.
Also, you do, like, there
That
is
is
reasons for you
correct.
to always lie, Peter. Like, shall I mention your homework thing where you will somehow
What?
forget about things? Like,
I do forget about things
how do you forget an entire Google Classroom class?
because I don't think
So-
that teacher's gonna put
So you're
stuff
just
on
gonna
there.
forget an entire class.
Send you emails.
Also, yeah, it
When
sends
they
you
post
emails
stuff.
when they post stuff.
Really check.
It what are we like you don't have to go into
Also,
your
I have
email.
lots of Google Classroom, so there's a chance even if I do check that it gets buried in the email.
Peter.
Not if you look at all of them. They're all there.
Yeah.
They're all weighted the same.
Also, because of
Also,
the
the teacher would literally like say, "Oh, you have this to do." Like,
Probably.
yes, I know, and I forget about the fact that he
you
said
don't
that.
pay attention.
Well, I may or may not be paying attention. I forget about it, and I don't think that you checked it up Google Classroom because. Why are we talking about this?
Because I feel like it and it's
Because that's the
entertaining.
conversation Don chose to take.
Because no one else chose the
And you're continuing
conversation.
talking about it.
Okay, I don't. You are so horrible at math that you thought that 2 minuses equaled a multiplication sign earlier
What?
today.
What?
No, so what happened was there was 2 negatives and I was multiplying them and it equaled a positive, but there wasn't a plus sign there. So I'm like, okay. There's another thing there and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, I'll just multiply them because that makes sense because there's no plus sign.
So what you did was you
What?
just multiplied them and kept the negative.
No, I got rid of the negative. I ain't
What?
What?
So you had to multiply 2 negatives?
It was weird. So, see, you can't even explain this well, Peter.
Well, I don't know what happened. That's the problem.
And also, like,
So explain it then.
no. This is how you make sure the conversation doesn't go so people can roast you. You just say no. Also, math is boring. Like, why would we ever want to talk about math?
Because I like math. Math is fairly interesting.
Then make math interesting, Peter.
Talk about it. Yes.
I don't know.
See,
What?
it's not interesting.
Well, you can't just say talk about math. What am I supposed
what
to
about
talk
math
about?
teachers? They want to like talk about
No,
math.
They have a curriculum.
They make up the
The
curriculum.
curriculum.
No, they don't. The county makes up the curriculum.
They help with it, make up the curriculum.
Very much.
But
technically.
okay, yes, but they work with other people to.
Yeah, but math teachers are all crazy, so they always have the same ideas. So basically, anything that goes there passes.
No.
Okay, whatever.
How many minutes has it been?
That's 10, 11 minutes almost. You guys want to do closing statements?
John is bad at math.
Peter can't roast, as you can see here. And
Give me back there.
No!
I'm not trying.
Or else you will be roasted.
So, you're gonna have to roast like the entire population of the world.
That's
But the
like.
entire population of the world doesn't watch our videos.
Yeah, that's my point.
So
No,
you're
it's
gonna,
only the people watching the video.
Well, we can't
well
see
then,
who
yeah, we don't know
watches
who those
the
are.
Video.
Pretty sure you can.
No,
No, you cannot.
But the point is, I just have to roast like about 5 people.
No, less than that.
Yeah, that's
Somewhere
how many
around
people
there.
watch a video.
I probably all have to be in my family. So I already have Peter.
I'm not gonna watch this. I was in it.
Yeah, he doesn't watch
but
it.
You count it. I have to roast someone that watches it, and there's about like 3 people probably that watch it, and they're part of our family. Now that takes too long, so instead I just have to roast 3 people part of my family.
No, you have to roast the people who watched
No,
it.
you said you were gonna roast the people who
Watched
watched
it.
it and didn't give you 5 million euros.
Yeah. So either you're going to roast the people who watched it, or you're just going to invent an excuse to roast me.
Maybe. Also, I don't know if you watch it or not, because you always don't tell anyone what you watch on YouTube and you hide it. Even when you clearly stalk people.
Don't stalk people.
Literally today, I was doing my work perfectly
Okay,
fine. Like
so
I had no issues.
I was eating an ice cream cone.
And he just,
After lunch, I was
His
eating
second
an
ice cream cone
No.
today.
No, it was my first.
it was your
That's
second.
what you tell us, but we all know that you exaggerate. So it's probably at least your second or third
No,
one today.
it was. I've only eaten one ice cream cone today. It was the only one. Okay. Anyway, so I was eating an ice cream cone, and I was kind of just standing around eating my ice cream, like eating my ice
Standing
cream
around, you were walking around.
cone. Rocking around, same thing.
There's a difference.
Anyway, so John was doing work on the computer,
And he just decides to
happened
come.
to
And he
look
just decides
over
to.
and look and see.
It
what he
wasn't
was
happen to
doing.
look over. It was happen to stand there for 5 minutes just looking at me.
It was significantly less. It was like a second.
It was not a second. It was about probably like a full minute.
I can't
What?
confirm. Peter does this stupid thing. One time I was just working on college stuff, and he literally just walks in the room, looks at the screen, and I'm literally writing an email to someone, and he's just like sitting there watching me. And I look at him and I'm like, Peter, what do you want? And he's like, nothing. And he just keeps standing there. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't remember this.
He
It
also
was-
has
yeah,
a
and then-
tragic bad memory, which we all know is
Oh.
bogus and lies.
What?
And then I was like, I'm writing an email. I'm working on college stuff. Are you just gonna sit here and watch me? And he's like, eh. And then he just sits down and continues to watch me.
Well, watching somebody write an email is probably more interesting than just sitting around doing nothing.
You could
Because
literally
I have
do
no-
You can
anything-
literally do anything
anything
else.
Yeah, but I'm out of time on the circle and I'm out of data.
Then play a board game. Make your magic
I
deck
myself-
good and
Practice Connect 4 so you can maybe beat me.
How am I supposed to practice by myself?
Just go on like your phone. I'm sure you can find a Connect for like just.
I have
games.
no time and I have no data.
Just wait till the next
You should-
day.
Then there's no point. Oh my
Just
gosh.
practice by yourself. Like you just play
I
yourself.
mean, you could download an offline game and play the offline game.
Yes, but I would have to do that online. I would have to download it first, and then I could.
Yes,
You could
You
use
plan ahead.
You could use your computer to download it and then put it in your Google Drive and then go to your Google Drive.
You
and get
need you need to get on the internet to access your
whatever.
Google Drive.
it. Well, just play it on your computer.
Yes.
But that's the same issue.
No, I
Or
do
is
have
slightly
games.
different.
Slightly different.
So
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
do
time.
that sometimes. I play games on my computer.
Or you could play Magic with me.
I need to fix up my deck, and I'm too lazy to sort the billions of cards that I have. On
Well, you don't have to sort through billions of cards.
You just make a deck.
Like you just
No. If I'm going to open my magic box again, I'm going to grab everything and I'm going to redo it all.
why?
Because it's all messed up, so I need to fix it.
But you're not going to. You don't want to, so don't do it. Peter, if you don't want to fix it,
No, I want to fix it. I'm just too lazy to.
But you have.
then don't.
But
And
you
just play the
clearly-
game.
but you
No,
clearly
but I'm
have
never
time.
gonna. I'm not gonna play unless I have it already.
But
You're
You're not going to. You're not gonna.
You're not
go
gonna,
into
you're not
a
gonna
race.
play a single game of Magic until you've sorted your entire collection.
Well, I've already sorted most of it. Like that's the thing. I just have a bunch of new cards that I need to sort and put into stuff.
Then just
Just play the game with me. Play with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is why Peter is bad. Name it that, Michael.
No, I'm not gonna name it Peter is bad. I might name it the Peter.
No, name it the reasons why Peter is bad.
That's too long.
That's too long.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it.